Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. Thank you so much for joining. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys me stuffing my envelopes for my last pay of December. I know I'm a little late and you probably can tell by my voice, but I'm extremely sick. So I strongly believe in better late than never. So this is going to be my December part 2, and what's actually great about December this year with the way that I've been being paid is we actually have an extra paycheck as well. So that will be my next video before January's starts. For those of you that have never watched any of my envelope stuffings, I am Canadian, hence the nice colorful money. And I don't always sound like this, I promise. I do mine a bit differently, and the reason why I like watching these videos is because everyone's sinking funds are always different. And obviously wherever you live, everything is different, the amounts are different. I think it's kind of nice to find out from around the world where everyone kind of puts their money towards, if that doesn't sound nosy. So this is mine. This is how I do it. I break it down just in a regular lined piece of paper, and I use stickers to kind of make the pages nice. I like that it's in a book because then I can then go ahead and backtrack to, let's say, September or October and look at how much money I was saving or what I was spending my money on. These are my envelopes. Again, they still are fall themed. I do have my how to make your envelopes video coming up soon. That should be hopefully my next video, or if not, the one following after that. I have made them, so I kind of stuck with these guys for right now because I didn't want to give the surprise away. So that video will be up soon. I also have my 2019 savings tracker video coming as well, and I'm going to show you guys how to kind of create your own savings plan. Or also I have another video coming on how to start this, like, kind of 101 and tips and tricks that I've been learning along the way. A lot of you have been asking about my stickers and stuff. I use them from Michaels, or I also use them from Happy Planner. So a bunch of my Happy Planners come with extra budgeting stickers and whatnot, so I do use those from the inserts, but then I also use a lot of my stickers from Michaels as well. And once again, I did create these. I do not have a link or Etsy or anything selling them. I think if more of you start asking, I could probably start selling them. Just probably privately more than a store or anything, but that might be something coming in the near future. So anyways, instead of me rambling on, let's get right to it. So again, an overview, this is my layout. So I have my monthly and my sinking funds. Again, monthlies are something that you're going to touch every month, and your sinking funds are things that you're not going to be touching. I do have a little paid sticker here because I have paid off my medical bill, which is really exciting. Great way to end 2018. And I also have my emergency fund that I will be putting more money into as well. Also, with the new year, I'm going to have a whole new savings tracker, which I think will be awesome. So that's that. I'm going to write how much money is going into these envelopes, and then I'll get stuffing with these in just a second. I do have a cheat sheet that does not look so pretty as this one, and this is actually what I take to the bank with me. There's a lot of scratches and stuff because I always constantly change. Most of my monthly bills do stay the same because those are bills that I need to pay, but obviously, like, for example, spending, I spent way too much the last couple weeks for Christmas and everything, so I'm not giving myself any allowance this week. And same with certain things, I've had to add in a couple things, or my medical I paid, so I don't need to pull money out or anything. So basically what I do is I take my paycheck and I deposit it straight into my bank account. I take that number and then I go home, or if you have time to do it when you have your check, I write down all of my envelopes. Then I will go and break down my monthly bills that need to be paid. Those are your priorities. Those are the first things that you want to do. And then I will then divvy up the rest of my money going into my sinking funds. That's why my sinking funds normally always changes, except for my emergency fund, which you'll see in the future video. So my sinking funds always change whether or not how much I'm being paid, obviously. So again, I'm just going to write these down quickly. So now that I've written everything down, I will now get started on putting everything into my envelopes. So these are my monthlies. Again, I have rent, phone bill, gas, car insurance, spending, and food. I have still not made a dine out envelope just because I've been using it for my spending money, and I think that's actually been really helping me not spend too much money on food. But I have upped my gas just because with the holidays I'm going to be driving around a bit more to family and whatnot, so I've just upped that a bit. And food, I'm still keeping the same. I'm going to try and budget myself on groceries again for over the holidays. So with that said, I'm going to start off with rent. Rent is $225. So $225. I do already have my January rent already ready to go. So I'm just gonna add this into here. And then I'm going to write my total down below. So that is all ready. And what's also really nice is my next paycheck for December is actually going to be an extra paycheck, which means I'm going to put rent money in, which means I'm already paid for February, which, you know, gets the stress off my back, especially that I'm going on vacation. I'm going to be gone. And my other job has taken me off for 2 weeks. So that really helps because now I don't really have to worry about trying to make sure that I have my rent. It will be paid for already. So next up is my phone bill, which is $60. Again, I already have my phone bill for this month done, and now I'll have an extra $30, and then I only need to put in technically $50 from my next paycheck, which will also be coming from my extra, which means January and February's phone bill is already paid off. So that's really nice. I will also break down in my how to get started 101 video on how much you should be taking off your paychecks. I'll break it down with you guys depending on if you get paid weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, all that jazz. So that will be coming in my next video as well. So next up is gas, and I don't have anything in here, so it'll be $60. Now I'm not too sure if I did a 50 and a 10. I think I did. Okay, I'm just, yes. I'm going to do a 50 and a 10. I normally do 40, but I'm putting in an extra 20 like I said because I'm going to be going away for the holidays. And then again, I'm just going to write down on them. So here's a good example that I'll be showing you in my 101 video again. I have now reached the bottom. So technically what I can do is take the tape off, flip it around, and then right on the other side. I'm just not going to do that for the purpose of this video because I don't want it to be too long. But I already know that I put in 60 and this will be going in my tank like tomorrow, so I'm just not going to write that one down. Next up is my car insurance, but I'm completely paid off, so I won't be starting to pay this one yet. Not until January. I'll be breaking down. It'll be a new payment. Instead of me paying, I think, like $160 or $155, it'll be a lot less. So that's great. Next up, I have my spending, which is completely empty, and I will not be putting in anything in this paycheck, therefore, just because I was spending too much money for the other paychecks that I kind of went a little bit over budget, so I'm not going to give myself anything. Next up is my food envelope, and I actually didn't spend anything. Or, yeah, I didn't spend anything. I still will be adding in $40 as I'm getting ready for the holiday break, and I need some extra cash, so I'm kind of happy that I didn't end up spending it. So now I'll have $80. To spend on extra, you know, desserts and stuff like that, special things for the holidays. And I don't have a tracker on this one as well, just because money is constantly coming in and out of here. But I am staying on budget, so I don't really need a tracker on this guy. So that is all of my monthlies. So let's get on to my sinking funds. So I have maintenance, toiletries, travel, Christmas, date night, gifts, and then I'll get started on these ones after. So first up is going to be maintenance. I haven't added anything since the beginning of November, but I am going to be adding in $30 as I need to get ready for an oil change, and my valve tags are going to be due soon, so I'm putting in 30 bucks. Gonna get started for the new year. Next up is toiletries, and I actually still have $60 left in here, so I'm not going to be adding anything into this one. 60 bucks will be great for a body wash, toothpaste if needed, and toilet paper and stuff. I will probably be using this envelope to go get my stuff for my trip, which is, you know, like extra candy and stuff and body wash and toothpaste, so I'll definitely be using that one. Next up is travel, and I'm actually putting in $100 in here. I'm going to be taking this with me to the bank to go get American money for where I'm going. So instead of me worrying a couple days beforehand, I'm just going to have this 100 ready to go break it down at the bank. That way when it comes to our trip, I will have the money already done. I guess I should write on the back of that one. Actually, I'm not going to write on the back of this one just because this money is literally going to be going in my wallet once I leave, so I don't want to worry about that. Christmas, I actually had $50 left, so I'm just going to keep that in there in case I need to get last minute things. But this will be done until I'll probably start adding in money about February. So that way I kind of have a budget for what I want to spend for next year for Christmas, which is a really great way to keep your mind and your money at ease. If you guys budget how much you want to spend per person and then divide that by how much time you have before Christmas, that's a great way to figure out how much you need to be putting in and when you start. So that'll also be coming in my 101 video. So next up is my date night envelope, and I think there is 30 bucks. Let's find out. 35 left. Yeah. So 35 left. I will be adding in another 20. That way when we, maybe before our trip or when we get back from our trip, we'll be able to go, you know, for a nice dinner or to the movies or something. So I will add that on the bottom. A bunch of these next paycheck I will need to flip. So next up is gifts, and I am putting in $20. I have 60 already, so this is 80. So this will be going towards my mom for her birthday, which is actually in a couple days. It's nice that I've been saving this up this whole time, that way that I can spend it on my mom. And I won't really have to fork out 80 or 100 bucks out of my wallet or like out of my bank. I already have it budgeted for. So that's why I really like that envelope. Same with my boyfriend. My boyfriend's birthday's coming up soon. So that'll be the next thing that I'm saving up for. Next up is pampering. And I have 20, 40, 60, 70. So I will be putting in another 20. Again, I'm going to mention my traveling. I'm going to go get my nails redone and my feet and stuff, so it'll be nice to have that extra money put aside. 90 bucks in here is pretty good for me to get my nails redone, my feet, and maybe even like eyebrow waxing or something. Next up is my daughter, and she has 30 left in here, so she will be getting another 20. I do need to get some diapers and stuff for her, so that'll be all covered. Or if she wants a toy or something. I'll also be leaving this for my mother when I'm gone. That way if she has to get anything for her, she does have a gift card and some cash in there that's ready to go. So next up is my medical. And like I stated before, it's actually all paid off. So it's really happy. I ended up paying my dad the $200 from a Christmas bonus that I got. So this paid off this entire bill, which makes me super happy. Going into 2019, I have no debt or anything or no bills to pay, so that makes me extremely happy. Now I'm starting January, I'm going to start putting in maybe 10 or 15 bucks to cover any that my benefits aren't paying for. So it'll be nice to kind of have an extra, you know, 50 or 100 bucks here and there that'll help for any extra costs. And then last but not least is my emergency fund, and I am putting in $40. And then this is the start for my new savings plan that I have coming in January, which I'll be showing you guys. I'm super excited for it. It's definitely going to be a challenge, but I'm really excited for it because at the end of the year, I think I'll have $1,500 or something saved up, and it wasn't really much, or I might have $2,000. I'll definitely show you guys in that video coming up. And I'll also be helping you guys on how to create your own savings plan and how to break down from your paychecks and whatnot, because obviously you don't want to be living paycheck to paycheck and then putting all your money in savings and not having anything for yourself. So I'll definitely be able to share with you guys on how to put away money for savings, but also kind of how to treat yourself as well when it comes to that aspect. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I just do this because it's what's been helping me, and a lot of you have been reaching out to me and coming to me telling me that it's been helping you as well, which makes me feel really great. I'm glad I'm kind of helping some of you guys. So I definitely have a lot of more videos coming with helping savings and also habit trackers and stuff like that to share with you guys on what's been working for me as well. So I'm just going to quickly add this up and write a total. So my total for this part 2 of December's paychecks is $635. Again, that is not exactly what I get paid. This is just how much I've been putting into my envelopes. The rest of my money from my paychecks go into a separate savings account, which I will also explain to you guys in the 101. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a huge thumbs up. If you aren't already, click that subscribe button before you leave. I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday and a wonderful Christmas break, and also a happy new year, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!